Bellewaerde is a family theme park located in Ypres, Belgium, and with it being home to over 30 attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we're gonna count down the top 10 rides at Bellewaerde. Starting off at number 10, we have Piratenboot, and no matter whether you want to set sail across the 7 seas or you are just looking for another fun family ride, then this should be a must do. The only thing is, however, it is not all easy sailing, as along your rather awesome adventure you will not only encounter many pirates but also some rather choppy waves, causing you to rock back and forth, higher and higher. How cool is that? And so especially if you can get either the back or the front of a ship, there is no doubt in my mind that this deserves a spot on our top 10 list. Are you heading to Bellewaerde on a hot Belgian day? Well, if the answer is yes, then you must take a ride on our number 9 spot, Bengal Rapid River, as with it being the park's rapids ride, you are sure to get soaked. Nevertheless, what makes this ride so great is not the wetness, nor the rather unusual, yet pretty sick at the same time boat, but the fact that throughout the 5-minute duration, you are submerged within lots of scenery and theming pieces, making you feel as if you are really in the world famous river. If Bengal Rapid River did not get you wet enough though, and you are still looking for even more soaking thrills, then do not fear, as our number 8 position, River Splash, has quite literally taken the word wet to the next level, and here is how. Now of course it would not be an amazing log flume without many rapid twists and turns, as well as maybe even a drop or two, and this ride is no different. Yet what brings this ride to the next level is that not only has it got amazing theming like Bengal Rapid River, but the drop that you will complete stands at a whopping 12 meters in the air, really finishing off the ride with a splash. For our number 7 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot more competitive, as we have Dawson Duel, and with it being a bobsled coaster, before we even get onto the competitive aspect, with its many twists, turns, helixes and drops that you will complete through the woods, you should already want to take a ride. However, it only gets 10 times better when taken into account that whilst you head around all of this at your very own speed, you'll be racing another car. The question is though, will you become the Dawson Duel champion, or would you rather take a more slow and relaxing ride to the bottom? It is time for our final and definitely most wet water ride on the list, as for our number 6 spot, we have Niagara, and as you can probably guess by the name, you will get very soaked, and you will not be wrong, because as soon as you have boarded your boat, and for the best experience, we would suggest the back row, you will climb up a lift hill, head around a small turnaround section, and then drop down a giant 20-meter drop into the water below, causing you, the other 19 passengers on board, as well as everyone else standing on the bridge, to get absolutely drenched for the rest of their day. Top 5 were and coming in for this position, we have Huracan, the family coaster that is sure to blow you away. Ding ding. Okay, that was a horrendous joke, however this ride sure isn't, with you and the rest of the little thrill seekers in the group being able to adventure into an ancient Mayan temple full of many ancient artifacts treasures, and most importantly, a roller coaster, both inside and out. How cool is that? And so when also taking into account the awesome lighting package and that on-board audio that this ride has to offer, this 2-minute coaster adventure should definitely be on your bucket list. You can't have a theme park without a good old Gerstlauer family coaster, and Bellewaerde is no exception, as for our number 4 position we have Wakala, and ever since its debut back in 2020, making it the newest addition to the park, it has always been a fan favourite, and for a good reason, as despite it being called a so-called family coaster, with you racing around 2,000 feet of non-stop drops, turns, airtime hills, 2 lift hills, and even a rollback section over the lake, it is a perfect attraction for both adults, kids and adrenaline junkies alike. And so in my eyes, a trip to Bellewaerde is nowhere near complete without a ride on the Wakala. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for this spot, make sure to get your sick bags at the ready, as we have El Volador, the craziest flat ride that I think I have ever seen in my lifetime, and I think from the moment you see it too, you will think the exact same. However, if you can build up the courage to brave it, then you are in for a treat, or not, depending on how you look at it, with you both sitting on a giant disc that will spin constantly around in circles, whilst the 58-foot arm that it is connected to also rocks and spins, creating both an extremely thrilling sensation as well as an experience that you nor your stomach will ever forget. If you are scared of heights, then skip to number 1. As for our number 2 position, we have Screaming Eagle, and with it standing at a height of 50 meters, already I know some of you are going to be like, no way Jose, although it does not stop there, because unlike your normal drop tower, where you may just rise to the top before dropping again, on Screaming Eagle you will shoot up to the top at a speed of 70 kilometers an hour, followed by you dropping, rising back up to the top, dropping again, and then bouncing. Wow, that is a lot, and you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that is intense and fun at the same time. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my opinion for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Boomerang. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, as soon as you walk into the park and see there's a 116-foot tall yellow structure, you will instantly want to take a ride, and you should definitely do just that, as words literally cannot describe how fun those drops, cobra rolls, loops, and only forwards but backwards too elements are. And so I think it is very easy to see why this is at our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.